All right, guys, so we are on body weight workout number 1, and today we're going to be doing some running. So depending on how this week goes, we may be able to meet as small groups at the track. This is probably one that even if we don't meet as a group, that you're going to want to do at a track, which is what this picture is right here. This is your 100 meters, just in case you were not aware. We're going to be doing 100-meter sprints today. So when we're sprinting shorter distances like this and you're going to be running pretty fast, it's really, really important to warm up. And I just want to let you guys know before you start this, if you do feel any twinges in your hamstrings or your quads or your ankles or calves or anything throughout these 10 sprints, then do not continue on. That would be a good indicator that you may injure yourself if you continue. So please just stop at that point. Don't try to finish the workout. If you are worried about that prior to starting, then you may either just run a little bit slower or change the distance. So maybe you do 200s at a little bit slower of a pace so you're not pushing yourself to such a fast speed and a high intensity on this. Okay, so let's go over the warm-up. We have a very, very similar warm-up, actually almost identical warm-up to what we did on last Thursday's 400-meter workout. So I'm not going to go over these in much detail. If you do have questions on them, please just refer to the old videos from last week. We have high knees, quad stretch, our figure 4, walking on your heels, walking on your toes. We have butt kickers, skipping, and all that good stuff that we normally do. After you do 2 sets of that though, I am going to have you do 6 sets of 20-meter sprints. And the way I want you to approach these is set number 1 of these warm-up sets, I want you to just run at a fast jog. And by set number 6, you should be going at about full speed, or the speed that you plan on going for your 100. So you're gradually increasing the intensity, getting your body primed and ready to go for this workout. So that should take about 15 minutes. And then take a little 3-minute break. At the 18-minute mark though, I do want you to start. We're doing 10 100s with as much rest as you need. So this may end up for some of you taking a little bit longer than this 22 minutes we set aside, and for some of you it may be a little bit less. But if you are out on a track, your start line is going to be at this. There's a 100-meter start line. It's clearly marked on the track. It's going to be up here, and your finish line is going to be the same spot that you would finish your 400-meter runs at if you were in a track meet. If you came out with us on Thursday, it's where we started and finished every lap. So that's your finish line. All right, so we're not keeping track here, we're not keeping score or anything like that, but it would be a good idea if you have a stopwatch or a watch that you can glance at as you finish, just so you can kind of keep track of your own time, see if you're speeding up or slowing down. That would be a good idea, but there's no need to enter any scores into WOD Hopper for this one. Since it is a sprint, that does mean the intensity should be pretty high, but again, I would like to reiterate that if you do feel any kind of twinges in any of your muscles, then just back it off, or I would recommend stopping completely. If you know that that's likely going to happen to you, then maybe change the workout or modify the workout a little bit for whatever suits yourself. All right, then when you're done with these 10, it's going to be more important than any other day that you spend at least 5, but I would prefer much longer period of time of just stretching out. You're going to want to stretch your hamstrings, your hip flexors, your quads, your calves, and everything on your lower body for this one. So I'll keep you guys updated if we are going to meet at the track it would be on Thursday for this. If not, again, I would recommend going out to the track on your own. But have fun with this one, guys, and be smart and be safe.